Across North Africa, a shadow slides beneath the sand and scrub. When it rises, even kings once bowed. This is the Egyptian cobra, sovereign of the sands. The Egyptian cobra belongs to the elapid family, the same as mambas, kraits, and coral snakes. Within the genus Naja, it's among the true cobras, recognized by their dramatic hood. Adults usually measure between 1.5 and 2.2 meters, with some reaching 2.5. Their color ranges from copper brown to deep black, with lighter undersides and a dark throat band. The Egyptian cobra's anatomy is a masterclass in predatory design. Unlike vipers with their long, hinged fangs, the cobra possesses short, fixed fangs at the front of its mouth. This proteroglyphous arrangement means the fangs are always ready. They are hollow, functioning like hypodermic needles to inject venom with a quick, decisive bite. This system is brutally efficient, ensuring venom is administered deep into a victim's tissues. But the cobra's most iconic feature is its hood, a breathtaking defensive display. When threatened, specialized muscles pull its elongated ribs forward and outward, stretching the loose skin of the neck into a formidable shield. This sudden transformation dramatically increases the snake's apparent size, an optical illusion designed to intimidate any potential aggressor. It is a clear, unmistakable signal: keep your distance. Should the warning go unheeded, the cobra deploys its ultimate weapon, a complex venom cocktail. It is primarily neurotoxic, engineered to shut down the nervous system by blocking signals between nerves and muscles. The first signs are drooping eyelids and difficulty swallowing, but paralysis spreads relentlessly, culminating in respiratory failure. The venom also contains cytotoxins that destroy tissue, causing severe pain and necrosis. Without rapid administration of specific antivenom, a bite is often fatal, making immediate treatment critical. The domain of this serpent stretches across the arid landscapes of North and East Africa, from the fertile Nile Valley to the vast Sahel. The Egyptian cobra is a master of adaptation, thriving in a variety of habitats, including dry savanna, scrubland, and rocky outcrops. It also flourishes alongside humans. Farmlands and villages offer a perfect environment, providing shelter and a steady supply of its favorite prey, rodents drawn to human settlements. This proximity, however, is a double-edged sword, often leading to conflict. Adaptable and resourceful, it shelters in abandoned animal burrows, dense termite mounds, or the cool solitude of ancient ruins, which provide critical protection from predators and extreme temperatures. Primarily crepuscular and nocturnal, the cobra emerges in the cooler hours of dusk and dawn to hunt. It navigates its world with sharp eyesight, but its most critical sensory tool is its forked tongue, constantly sampling the air. It delivers scent particles to the highly sensitive Jacobson's organ in the roof of its mouth. This gives the snake a directional sense of smell, allowing it to track prey with uncanny precision. Despite its fearsome reputation, the cobra is not aggressive. Its first instinct is to flee. Only when cornered will it make its iconic stand, rearing up, spreading its hood, and issuing a loud hiss. It may even perform closed-mouth mock strikes to conserve its precious venom. The bite is always the last resort. The Egyptian cobra is a master of predation, a highly adaptable and opportunistic hunter. It relies on an exceptional sense of smell, constantly tasting the air with its forked tongue to gather chemical cues and track its quarry. It can be both a patient ambush predator, lying in wait for hours, and an active forager, tirelessly exploring rodent burrows and crevices. While rodents are its staple prey, its diet is incredibly varied, including lizards, frogs, birds and their eggs, and even other snakes. Once prey is located, the attack is a blur of motion. The cobra's lightning-fast strike delivers a potent, complex venom. This sophisticated neurotoxin swiftly attacks the nervous system, inducing paralysis and ensuring the prey is subdued with minimal struggle. Its jaws, connected by flexible ligaments, can stretch to astonishing widths, allowing it to swallow its meal whole, head first. This hunting prowess creates a paradoxical relationship with humans. The cobra's preference for rodents, which thrive around grain stores and human settlements, makes it an incredibly effective natural form of pest control. By preying on these vermin, cobras protect crops and limit the spread of disease, providing a vital, if unappreciated, service to farmers. However, this proximity is also the source of deep-seated fear and conflict. Drawn to the same resources, cobras and humans often cross paths, and an accidental encounter can have fatal consequences. The fear of its deadly bite often overshadows its ecological benefits, creating a tense and fragile coexistence. When warmer seasons arrive, the drive to reproduce takes over. Courtship is an intricate affair, with the male pursuing the female, engaging in gentle nudges and aligning their bodies in a silent serpentine dance. After mating, the female seeks a secure, insulated location to lay her clutch of 8 to 20 leathery eggs, often a hollow log, an abandoned termite mound, or a deep rock crevice. Unlike many reptiles, the female Egyptian cobra is a devoted mother. She will remain coiled around her eggs, guarding them fiercely against any potential threat, her defensive instincts heightened. After an incubation period of 60 to 80 days, the hatchlings slice their way out of their eggs. From the moment they emerge, they are perfect miniatures of their parents, fully independent, equipped with a complete venom apparatus, and instinctively ready to defend themselves by spreading their tiny hoods. Though born into a world of danger, facing predators like mongooses, monitor lizards, and large birds of prey, their greatest challenge comes from humans. As agriculture and urbanization expand, the cobra's habitat shrinks and fragments. Encounters on roads become more frequent and fatal, and direct persecution born of fear continues to take a heavy toll on their populations, threatening the future of this iconic and ecologically crucial serpent. Long before it was a symbol of royalty, the Egyptian cobra was a god. In the mythology of ancient Egypt, it was the embodiment of the goddess Wadjet, the patron deity of Lower Egypt. When the two lands were unified, Wadjet's cobra was incorporated into the royal crown, becoming the iconic uraeus. This was no mere decoration. The rearing serpent, poised to strike, was a potent symbol of sovereignty, legitimacy, and divine authority. It represented the pharaoh's power to both protect his people and vanquish his enemies. This divine protector was carved onto the walls of temples and etched into the sarcophagi of kings. It was believed that the uraeus would magically come to life, spitting fire and venom at anyone who dared to threaten the sacred order. The golden mask of Tutankhamun, one of the most famous artifacts in history, features the uraeus front and center, a perpetual guardian watching over the boy king for eternity. But the cobra's most enduring story is one of tragedy and defiance. The legend of Queen Cleopatra's suicide is inextricably linked to this snake, which the Romans called an asp. Historians debate whether it was truly an Egyptian cobra, as the logistics of smuggling a large snake into her prison would have been difficult. Yet the symbolism is undeniable. By choosing the bite of the divine uraeus, Cleopatra wasn't just ending her life, she was making a final, powerful statement. She was choosing a death fit for a pharaoh, embracing the symbol of her own divine right to rule, and denying her Roman captors the satisfaction of parading her through the streets in chains. From a god to an instrument of a queen's final act, the cobra's place in human culture is profound. But today the relationship is far more complicated. The reverence of the past has largely given way to fear and conflict. As cities and farms expand into the cobra's natural habitat of savannas and semi-deserts, encounters between humans and snakes are becoming increasingly common. This proximity often leads to a deadly clash. While the Egyptian cobra is not considered globally endangered, its numbers are dwindling in many areas. They are often killed on sight out of fear or hunted illegally for the exotic skin trade. This persecution stems from a misunderstanding of the snake's role in the ecosystem. What many fail to realize is that the cobra is a crucial form of natural pest control. Its primary diet consists of rodents, like rats and mice, which can decimate crops and spread disease. In a very real sense, the cobra is an ally to the very farmers who fear it most, protecting their livelihoods by keeping rodent populations in check. Learning to coexist is therefore not just about protecting the snake. It's about protecting ourselves and our resources. The solutions are often surprisingly simple. Cobras don't seek out human homes, they seek out their prey. By storing grain in rodent-proof containers and managing household waste effectively, we remove the food source that attracts rats and mice, and in turn, the cobras that hunt them. It's also vital to understand the cobra's language. That famous hood is not a sign of imminent attack. It is a defensive warning, a plea for space. The snake is saying, "I see you, you are too close, please back away." It would much rather retreat than use its precious venom, which is metabolically expensive to produce and essential for catching its next meal. So if you are ever fortunate enough to encounter one of these magnificent creatures in the wild, the most important rule is to remain calm and show it respect. Do not make sudden movements. Simply freeze, then slowly back away, giving it a wide berth of at least a few meters. This allows the snake to feel secure and move on. Attempting to provoke, kill, or capture the snake is not only dangerous, but also the surest way to provoke a defensive bite. In the unfortunate event that a bite does occur, immediate and correct action is critical. The victim must be kept as still and calm as possible, as movement accelerates the spread of venom through the lymphatic system. Any tight clothing or jewelry, like rings or watches, near the bite should be removed immediately, as significant swelling is likely to occur. But what you do is just as important. Do not cut the wound. This increases the risk of infection and does nothing to remove the venom. Do not attempt to suck the venom out. It's an ineffective and unhygienic myth. And crucially, do not apply a tight tourniquet. This can trap the potent cytotoxic venom in one area, causing severe tissue death that may lead to amputation. The only effective treatment for an Egyptian cobra bite is the prompt administration of the correct antivenom by medical professionals. This modern miracle of medicine is the true lifesaver. From the divine Uraeus on a pharaoh's brow to a vital predator in the modern ecosystem, the Egyptian cobra commands respect. It is a creature of myth and reality, a symbol of power, and a key to environmental balance. Worshipped, feared, and often misunderstood, it reminds us that the most powerful rulers in the natural world are not meant to be conquered, but to be understood and respected from a safe distance. If you found this journey into the world of the Egyptian cobra fascinating, help support our channel by liking this video, subscribing, and ringing the notification bell. We release new wildlife documentaries every week. Let us know in the comments below which incredible creature you want us to feature next. Enjoyed this documentary? Like, subscribe, and share for more wildlife stories and fascinating creatures every week.